How y'all doing? Welcome back to another rebuild video. In today's episode, we're going to be working on this 1977 Honda ATC 90. Let's get started. To begin, we'll start by taking off the seat and the plastics. To do that, there is a little latch directly down below the seat and where the plastics meet. You push that back and that releases the seat and the plastics. Next, we'll start by inspecting the air box, as you should on any rebuild. Got a bolt and a washer that comes off with it. We've got a 10 millimeter up here. And a washer. And an 11 millimeter nut on the back end here. Not sure if that's going to help us gain access or not, but yep, there we go. Slid off. It's a little dusty, but not too bad. My brother-in-law did tell me that the air filter was gone, so he stuck one of his son's socks around it, and that's whose three-wheeler this is. It's my nephew, Benjamin's. And that's still not wanting to come off. Okay, well, we'll just leave that there then. Doesn't look too dirty. I don't think it's too restrictive. So we'll go ahead and we'll leave it. Let's go ahead and put the air box back on then. There we go. Back into place. Nut going back on. There we go. Got our bolt going back in. Tighten back up. And our other bolt as well. Now that we're on the opposite side of the bike, I wanted to point out that right here is the lever for the seat and plastics release. Let's go ahead and check the oil now. Make sure there's good oil in it for pull starting and functioning. Yeah, looks like there's oil in it. It's kind of dark, but and we're right at the bottom of that. So if I do get this started, then I'll go ahead and be sure to add some extra oil in there. Okay, let's go ahead and see if we can't get some spark. I already kind of checked, but I didn't see any, but we'll go ahead and we'll try again. All right, let's go ahead and get the spark plug out, see if we can get some spark. NGK. Looks like maybe it was running a little rich, but not too bad. All right. I'll just hold it. Make sure to turn the kill switch to run. I'm not seeing any spark. Feels smooth. I'm just not feeling any spark. Yeah, I see wires down in there. How about we'll see if we get any spark now. Still no spark. Okay. I guess we'll try tracking down where the coil is. I believe that goes up into here. It's connected to these two bolts, nuts and bolts back here. But it does look like we've got some taped up wire here, so maybe it got hot and it's grounding out. So maybe I'll try and diagnose that a little bit and see where we're at. But to do that, I'll have to get the tank off. So I'm going to go ahead and get the tank off, and then I'll get back to the wiring. All right, we went ahead and took off the gas tank, and we also took off the air filter manifold. It's a little rubber gasket that goes in between the air box and the carburetor. Now we are going to loosen up this bolt here. And remove it. And then we'll go around to the other side and we'll loosen it up on that side as well. And now that just rotates out of the way, and it'll give us a better view of the wiring down there. And I'm just going to go ahead and snug this back up so that way it doesn't move back in our way. There we go. And as you can see here, well, maybe not. As you can see right here, we've got a green wire with some duct tape on it in 2 spots. So we're going to take those apart and we're going to see if the connection came undone at some point. No, that one looks good. How about this one? Look at how easy that came off. That just barely, I barely tugged on that. So, let me grab my snips. Here we go. Let's go ahead and snip that off. We'll see what we can do about getting this here stripped. Maybe we can get some spark back. There we go. There we go. We got a little bit more stripped off. Okay. Nothing's touching anywhere, so let's go ahead and jump back over to the other side and see if we're getting spark now. I'm still not seeing anything. Okay. Well, what's next? All right, let's go ahead and take off this points cover here. Down here is our point. Looks like it might be a little corroded. Let me get some sandpaper and we'll see if we... All right, I got some sandpaper here. Just gonna open up that point a little bit. Everything seems to be in there the way it's supposed to be. Not feeling anything loose. Go ahead and take that gasket off. Don't want to mess it up. It does look like somebody was in here before. Doesn't seem like it's moving. Okay, let's clear that off. All right. Okay. Let's go ahead and check on some of these connections here. Okay, how about now? Still no spark. All right, so I found out that when I pull the one black wire on the left hand, on the left hand side here, I get spark. I'll show you. That's with the kill switch on, and now with it off. So I'm thinking it might have something to do with the kill switch up here. I'll go ahead and I'll get everything taped back up as far as the green wires are concerned, and I'll see if I can't get it started. But I want to look into that kill switch before I do anything as far as getting it running. Let's go ahead and get this wire repaired. Okay, let's go ahead and see if we still got spark. Oh yeah, still got spark. So now we'll go ahead and put the carb back on. And tighten back up. Now we're ready to look at the kill switch. All right, let's see what we can see in here. All right, let's see if I got anything. There we go. Okay, let's check for spark again. I haven't plugged back in the wire. Still getting spark on off and on. Okay. Let's try plugging in that wire and see if we made any progress. Kind of difficult, so it'll take me a few seconds here. Okay, it's plugged back in. We are on off right now. So no spark. Now going to on. Still no spark. Okay, well, let's go ahead and unplug it, and we'll just have to kill the motor by choking it out. Okay, see if we should have spark now. Yep, we got spark. Okay, well, let's see if we can get her started then. And we'll just squirt some fluid down the cylinder here, and we'll see how that goes. Okay. Okay. Let's see if it'll pop. How about choke on? It popped. All right, we're here at the bench. Choke seems to be functioning fine. See what we got on our air mixture screw here. Half, one, half. So about a turn and a half out. Which is pretty average. Should be a spring that comes out with it. That's right about where it should be at. See what the bowl looks like. We'll see. Now that doesn't even look like that's been getting gas in there. So let's see here. Keep our gasket there. That one's clogged. The main jet. There's a starter jet, or the idle jet. That actually looks pretty clear. Oh, here no fuel in our float here. Look right in there. That was all clogged up. Everything else looks clear now. All right, we'll clean out the jets. We'll blow out all the passages here, and we'll put it back together, and we'll see if we're getting good flow. All right, we got the carb cleaned out. Got it turned to reserve. Put some carb cleaner in there. Let's see how it goes. Turn the choke on. Hey, she's running, she's idling. Choke's off. Ooh. Yeah. All right, she's running pretty good. Idling nice and good. She's got a little popping coming out the back, but I think there might be some stuff in here, and maybe it's not jetted for this aftermarket exhaust. I'm not sure. I got it dialed in as good as I could. They ought to be happy with it. Alrighty, y'all, that's it for this video. Be sure to stay tuned for the next episode where we take this 1977 Honda ATC 90 for its first ride. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like and subscribe button. I sure appreciate it, and it helps out the channel. Y'all have a good day.